Project 3 was Surface, Substance, Decay, Journey and the Deep. And, you know, make exploratory work in your chosen medium. Well, because I'd been at the beach, I'd already, and because I was working with this stone, I became interested, and it's something that I'd actually thought about in a previous, I think the last semester, was about casting the rocks, but I didn't feel I had enough kind of information and knowledge about casting, etc. But so I decided that that's what I wanted to find out about. So because of the diameter of the CD cases, I had this idea that I would go and cast uniform shapes. So I went and found some 10-inch circles, and I initially went to the knitwear shop and bought embroidery hoops, and they were really good. And then I went up to the Artifactors, which is like a car mechanic kind of supply shop, and they had these lovely big gaskets which you can undo and spring back, make them bigger or smaller, and they worked really well. They were really easy to work with and they were great. So I ended up casting. I put alginate onto the rocks, took that home. It set really quickly. I used some clay around the outsides because obviously it was an uneven surface, so I had to make sure that as little dripped out as possible, really trying to control the excess and the waste and also the mess on the beach to the environment. So I came home and I cast them back in plaster then at home, and oh, it was wonderful. And these contours again, so pleasing, and to see the little deposits of sand still there as well, it was a delight. That really then set me off in this whole casting process. I had ordered alginate, and I had my own supply, and I began practicing with alginate, and I cast limpets, I cast seaweed, and then trying to think about how I would do a two-part mold. How could I do both sides of an object? And then I ended up with all these lovely things that I'd cast, and I again set them on the photocopier and just produced them and set them up. So my final display for Project 3 was this huge display of my castings and stone collections and shell collections, and this lovely tooth, and did them all as A3 and displayed them on my wall at college, and they became something otherworldly, like galaxies or planets, or yeah, which was really interesting, and quite wonderful really. So I was very happy with that.